Welcome back to the shed.
Welcome back to the 100 line part 3.
Yippee!
And we're finally finished with day 1. And don't worry, the days, just for Chris, the days are not that long every single time. That was a tutorial day.
Oh, yeah.
Most of the days are like 5 minutes long unless something big happens. So, because there's 100 of them. Anyway, welcome back to the series, guys. There it is again. A totally open, unobstructed sky. I still can't get used to it. Every time I look up, it's like a reminder of how bizarre this whole thing is. Seeing the sky gives me this weird, uneasy feeling, like I could get sucked up into it and keep falling forever. If I stay here for long enough, will staring up into infinite space like this start to feel normal? No, there's no way I can get used to something so unnatural. Holy shit, I'd rather go back to my nice, safe life in the residential complex. Oh, man. Run! Run, dude!
Who's over here?
There's like 4 houses of people that don't have people in them yet.
Wow.
Run!
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. None
There
of
we
these
go.
are occupied.
Yeah, I wonder who's in there.
I wonder why those are there.
Yeah. Alright, let's run to the cafeteria. Yeah, you know what a cafeteria is.
Going
First
down.
floor and then running around.
Can you go to the
Going
right now?
down.
Or do we have to still go left. Fucking hell.
Left. Always left. And then you go around twice. You'll get used to it. Oh, hello, little one.
I know you must be excited about getting to live in an awesome school like this, but don't let your guard down. The invaders are still out there. You soldiers are basically immortal, though, so you've got nothing to fear from them.
Right, immortal. What exactly do you mean by that, though?
I told you before, didn't I? It's all thanks to our friend Hemo Anima. No matter how serious your injuries are, it'll fix you up as good as new. Of course, you still have to deal with the pain of fatal injuries, so don't get too complacent. I don't want you getting sloppy out on the battlefield. You gotta fight like your life depends on it every time.
This is so crazy. I can barely believe all this is really happening. Oh, I'm a Danganronpa protagonist.
I didn't
Kind of.
realize until I saw it in a tweet, but there's red blood in this game.
Yeah, there is. There's no pink. Kodaka really moved on.
For real.
I was just in the other room, but now I'm eating steak. Alright, everybody, dig right in and get yourselves all fueled up.
Hell yeah.
Didn't you hear me? I said dig in. This ain't no time to worry about proper table manners.
Dig into what? Half of us are stuck with dry bread again.
Personally, I'm grateful we have anything to eat at all. We've had days in the TRC where we had to make do with much less than this. Brother dearest, please, I don't want to think about that. Let me guess, if we want anything more substantial, we have to agree to fight?
In that case, I'll stick with the dry bread. Boring, plain, flavorless, dry bread.
Suit yourselves, but there's one thing I need from you. I'd planned to do this on the day you transferred in, but I had to push it back because of the enemy attack.
What is it this time?
I want you to take a tour of the Last Defense Academy campus. We're going to be living here, so you might as well get to know the place. There are a ton of rooms and facilities you haven't seen yet.
Sounds like fun! You got any rooms where the door locks behind you and you have to solve obscure logic puzzles to get out? Thanks, Uchikoshi.
If there are, you can go in on your own.
No ordinary school, you know. This is no ordinary school. You're bound to find something to surprise you.
Ew, every time. So gross. The fuck?
I just like this pose. So once you finish breakfast, put on your walking boots and go explore your new home.
It shows my premature. I
I
feel like we're playing right into Saray's hands, but we should probably try to get a better idea of what kind of place this is.
feel like we're playing Danganronpa.
Bro, you know what Darami was just talking about, right? That was like a pure as day Zero Escape reference.
Was it?
Yeah, it's solving obscure logic puzzles behind locked doors. You know how like there's the routes with the different doors?
Yeah.
That's why I said thanks Uchikoshi, because he made that game. We might even turn in some clues about that special something we're protecting. What that special something is protecting is. No time like the present. Let's take a look around. I love like how there's equally also it's right click the gamma room.
Okay.
It's like equally as many Zero Escape references in comparison to Danganronpa references, and I really like that. Both of them get their own little thing. And we have a little checklist on the side. So you check the entrance hall. Hello, everybody. Oh. Ah, Takumi. You can check out the this area too? Yeah. What is it? Some kind of entrance hall? Entrance and exit, of course. Even if we left the school from here, we'd still have to contend with the wall of flames. Oh!
Ah!
Fuck!
You're welcome to leave the school building at your own discretion, but there's no real point in doing so.
Ah! Where did you come from?
As your commanding officer, it's my duty to offer guidance and support wherever and whenever you need it. I can appear anywhere on the school grounds. Anyhow, even if you make it past the flames, there's just a whole lot of nothing on the other side. But if you feel the change of scenery, be my guest.
Ew! He's gone! How does he move so fast, and why is he so... Don't worry about him.
Cute.
I found something much more interesting. Interesting? How? Those machines over there. Go take a look at them.
Go take a look at them.
Yeah, come on, talk to me. Go ahead, Taki. What's so interesting about these? What are they even for? It seems they're a special model of fire extinguishers. Fire extinguishers?
I'm
Oh,
back
you're
again!
slow.
That's right. I put them there so you can use them to go exploring.
You again? Would you mind telling Takumi what you told me?
No sooner said than done. During your stay here, there may be times where you want to wander off school grounds and explore the surrounding area. That's where these fire extinguishers come in. With a little help from your Hemo Anima, you can use these to temporarily put a hole in the wall and open a way forward.
Whoa, 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 wait a minute. You're saying we can actually put out the undying flames? There's nothing stopping us from using these and just getting out of here?
Yeah, your pal Atsuki had the same idea. But there's nothing but ruins out there.
Just ruins.
You might find useful bits and pieces among the rubble. Maybe even some items that you can still use in the old towns. That's if the invaders don't get you first.
There's invaders out there.
Oh sure, the place is crawling with them. Wall of fire is there to keep them out, remember? Not only that, but you can't be revived if you die outside school grounds. It's dangerous business. Going out the door into the unknown. And we're a long, long way from Tokyo Residential Complex here. You'd never make it on foot, so don't even think about it.
So much for that idea.
Coming up with plans to escape will only lead to despair. I'm sure you can find a much more productive use of your time, like focusing on protecting the school, and by extension, humanity, for the next 99 days, and ensuring a peaceful, harmonious future. You all want this story to have a happy ending, don't you?
Bye. So beyond the wall is just ruins. At least we have, at least we have hope now. Yeah, there's a way to get past the flames. There's a way for us to get home. Huh? Weren't you listening just now? Saray said we're too far away from the complex to make it on our own. I wouldn't put too much stock in anything he says. In fact, isn't it a little suspicious he went out of his way to let us know that? There must be some way to get back to the TRC. He's just hiding it from us. Personally, I think the truth is the exact opposite of what he said. The best use of our time isn't following his orders, but finding a way home. Okay, yeah, I agree with that. I refuse to believe the future of humanity could possibly depend on us. We'll get out of this somehow. That's the idea I'm putting my faith in. Sounds like Eito is determined to defy Saray in the very end. To be honest, I can't say for sure that he's making the wrong choice. That's what makes this so hard. Alright. Next room. Dude, I love that little cutie pie. I'm not weird. That sounded really weird. Guys. Guys.
I'm not a freak. I'm not a freak.
I'm not a freak. I'm not freaking. What else do we do on 1F? Story. We need to do the strange room on 1, which I think is in this corridor. Is it? Where is the strange room?
Oh, hey.
Yes. Something wrong? Oh, I'm in your way, aren't I? I'm sorry. I should know better than to take up valuable breathing space. It's fine, Shoma. You're not in the way. I just wanted to talk to you. I'm warning you. Talking to a feeble-minded dweeb like me will only leave you worn out and frustrated. Not to mention how your reputation will suffer from being seen with me, Unpopularity as profound as mine might be contagious, you know. You're really better off ignoring me like everyone else. Don't think of me as a person, think of me as a pile of garbage that randomly makes noises every now and then. Kind of spaced out partway through what he was saying. I think it boiled down to don't talk to me, though. Insane. There's a stranger. What the fucking... What a freak. Oh, hello. Yo! What the... Oh, it's you, Darmy. What are you doing alone in the dark in here? Aren't the lights working? Looks like they're not, but it's cool. I actually prefer it this way. The real world is a little too bright for me. Hard, bright, and violent. Sometimes just getting through it is a real drag. I don't know about that. For me, spending all day in this kind of darkness would probably be much worse. Okay.
These are the pods from Danganronpa 2.
True. Sure is a lot of fancy equipment in here. I wonder what it all does. I don't know why I reacted so late. Oh, I've seen these in movies and stuff. You climb inside the pod, fire it up, and your consciousness is transported to another world. That is Danganronpa 2. Like virtual reality. They're so advanced. You get to leave your old life behind and live in a world totally tailored to your whims. Ah, I wish I had one of those at home. That sounds a little too good to be true, dude. Looks like this one's broken, though. Just like me. I've tried every button and switch I could find, but it won't turn on. She's so fucking cool. Is it okay for us to be touching stuff without really knowing what it does? Of course not! I just told you the damn thing's broken, didn't I? Whoa, whoa, why is she so angry all of a sudden? Unless I can get Saray to fix this. Escaping into a perfect fantasy world is going to be just that. A fantasy! Now she's crying? I can't keep up with this girl's mood swings. More importantly, is this machine really broken? I can't tell myself. Guess I'll take Darami's word for it. Fucking weirdo. She's so fucking cool, though. You know, I really need to stop saying fucking after every single thing I say.
Fucking fuck.
I really, like, I've been, like, cursing like a... Oh, no.
Hey, guys.
Hello again, Mr. Semino. Do you have a moment? Sure, what's up? I'm sure you'll think this is a stupid question, but you're from the Tokyo residential complex too, aren't you? Well, yeah, obviously. Of course, it's the same for everyone else, until a few days ago. We were all living there. But isn't it strange none of us have ever met before? Apart from me and my dear brother. I don't know, it seems natural enough to me. I mean, the complex is a big place. I see. It doesn't bother you at all. What was all that about? Those two just keep getting weirder. Very strange. What else is on? We need to go to the training room, and that's it on this floor. Is that the training room? Yeah, okay. Hello.
Arcade machines.
Yeah. Yeah. This room, it said training room on the door, but it looks more like a video game arcade than anything. Yeah.
Okay, class up.
Hello, Takemaru.
Whoops.
There's no need to move around. Yeah.
Hey, Takemi. You been checking out this place too, right?
Yeah, a little.
The more I see of it, the less I like it. Who's in charge of the decor here? There ain't a shred of class in this whole damn school. Where's the leopard print sofas, the hot pink drapes, the gilded doorknobs? Is that so much to ask?
Is that his idea of class?
I guess so.
Huh? All these machines just look like arcade games to me. Oh!
Ah! Remarkable, sir. You picked out the best one in the house. You clearly have impeccable taste.
Whoa! Stop jumping out at me like that!
This is the Academy's state-of-the-art VR training machine. I mean, using your actual muscles and getting all sweaty is just so last century, am I right? Yeah, I'm right. That's why we developed these machines to help you hone your skills and using your neural impulses and our cutting-edge technology.
This song's such a banger. I don't get it. Will playing a game really help us?
Your hemo-anima gets stronger the more you use it. Just like your muscles, your brain, and your baloney pony.
Baloney pony?
Oh.
What the fuck?
Oops.
My pants is none of your business, dude. What an awful conversation to skip through. What did they end up saying?
I don't know. Your baloney pony. Whee!
Oh, just keep it in your pants when there's ladies present. I didn't see that line, so after he said that, it scooted away. What is in my pants? None of your business, you little pervert. A training. I've got to admit, I am kind of curious about it. Maybe I'll give it a try later.
I don't like that X is the close button, but not the open button also.
It is weird. Alright, that's that room, I think. Third floor we go!
Third floor. Let's go around.
Then we have the infirmary, and the war room, and the defense room. So that's everything. Yay!
Hey!
Oh, hello.
Oh man, I gotta get out of here! I can't wait 100 days. That's work. What's work gonna say about this? I can't just take 100 days off out of nowhere. They'll fire me for sure!
Oh, you have a job? Ew.
What? Is it so hard to believe? You saying I'm so poor? I'm so poor I'm probably too stupid to find work?
No.
Don't look down on me, Mr. Richie Rich Miss Richardson. Or you're gonna look down on me. Do by giving me money.
You don't have to get offended at everything I say. Besides, my family's not even all that rich.
Not all that rich, he says. Listen, you can call yourself comfortable or middle class or whatever. It won't change the fact we live in a totally different world. If I don't work, I don't get paid. And if I don't get paid, there's kids back home who get hungry. Who go hungry.
Do you support your family all on your own?
What, feeling sorry for me now? Good, you should! My regular life was hard enough already. Bringing me here on top of that is overkill! It's unfair, right? You think so too, don't you? Can't you talk to Siri and get him to send me home? There's gotta be exemptions for special family circumstances. It's the law. I should be sent home right now!
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I know. But it was worth a try, right? Even if I am stuck here, I'm not fighting anyone. I ain't no maniac. I just want to get through this without getting hurt.
Once Gaku gets going, he just keeps working himself up more and more. I should probably leave him to tire himself out.
I hope he has a character arc and doesn't talk like that anymore.
We got 100 days, buddy. We got 100 days for that. And no one's dying either. It's not like
My
a
girl's
fucking
gonna be
killing game or
here.
anything.
Nope, it's just him.
They could actually have full character arcs. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
A first in Danganronpa history. Wait, this isn't Danganronpa. I need to stop saying it's Danganronpa.
Hey there, Samino. How's your exploration of campus going? If you need help or advice or anything, feel free to let me know. Don't think of me as your commanding officer. Think of me as your friend. A friend who commands respect and dictates your every move. But in a fun way!
He's got some nerve acting friendly after forcing us into this messed up situation. Whose side is he on, anyway? Does he care about saving humanity like he says, or does he have some kind of ulterior motive?
No motives here. I sit here and watch One Piece every day. Oh! Did you come here for another explanation of what your Hemo Anima can do? This power is the key to your success and survival here at the Academy. It's worth your while to have a firm grasp on the basics.
No.
Look, you can skip the dialogue if you want, but at least pretend to listen.
Skip.
Yeah, heteromorphic. I actually am gonna skip this.
Right click.
Oh.
Don't get
That's
sung about
fine,
in the
he's just
details.
fucking him.
Surrender to the heat of yell. I am thou.
I am thou.
Aura. Oh, two references I understand.
JoJo's and Persona.
My favorites, or something, and just go with it.
But is this power so miraculous or whatever? Why give it to regular students like us? Why were we chosen?
All will be made clear when you convince the whole group to join the fight, but not before.
Guess I should have seen that coming.
One more thing. While you're here, want me to go over to Undying Flames again? Actually, no.
No.
We
skip.
really don't need to hear that one.
Man. Get out of my face.
Special means getting through.
Get out of here.
Nah, we already know this.
The Undying Flames are undying and they protect the school.
Sorry,
and if they get
Undying
through the
Flames
school-
fans.
Yeah, we're sorry. What's this machine here? It looks important.
That controls the school's central defense system. It's the core of the entire Last Defense Academy experience. Without this, there's no early warning system, no defensive barrier, no automatic battle prep, no nothing. It controls battle functions like defense mode and radar, along with more everyday stuff like electricity and water supply. It's a true supercomputer that keeps all aspects of the school up and running without any need for extra engineers or maintenance staff.
It's all completely automatic, huh?
Whoa, I can tell what you're thinking.
If it's all automatic, what do we need Siri for?
But my role here is just as important as the computers. No one can motivate you or affect your morale like I can.
He's right about that, but not in the way he thinks.
No one can make me more depressed.
No one can make me want to die more than you, Saray. Okay, we need to go to the infirmary and the defense room. Only the infirmary.
Who's
I
in
think
here?
your girl is in here.
No.
No, wrong one. This must be the infirmary. It is one of your
It's
girls.
a
but not the
girl,
one.
but not my
But when
girl.
I think infirmary, this definitely isn't the kind of room that comes to mind. Although, I guess that could apply to any part of the school.
It's just a big ball that you go inside of.
Yeah, I love big balls that I can go inside of. Yes. This machine.
Well, those are like
It is.
fucking coffins.
Yeah. It's the same flying coffin that rescued Darmy from the battlefield. Saray called it a corpse recovery something?
When a member of the Special Defense Unit dies in action, the corpse recovery drone will automatically retrieve their body. That's what the manual says anyway.
It's all completely automatic, huh?
Everything's automatic here.
Seems like it. When the
Shut up,
school's
where's my
defense
head?
system detects one of the one of us has died. Wow, it sounds so creepy saying it out loud. Anyway, when that happens, it launches a drone to find the body and bring it back to the infirmary.
And once it gets here,
You see that big machine over there? According to this, it's called a Retrievomatic.
Retrievomatic.
It's got data on all of us, right down to our genetic code. It cross-references those records and figures out who's in the pod. From there, it uses some kind of ultra-complicated process to reconstruct the body back to its original state. And then we're alive again, just like that. Why does it have to verify who the victim is first, though? Maybe our enemies can't use the machine if it falls into their hands?
Ibasa really gets a chance to show her serious side when machines are involved.
This sure is amazing tech. I still can't figure out the exact mechanism that uses to instill life back into the body. I'm not satisfied writing it off as just some hemo-anima did it. That makes it sound more like magic than real technology. While we're on the subject, hemo-anima itself is pretty fishy. It's supposed to infuse our blood with special power, right? But how does it do that exactly?
Maybe we'll find out more about it someday.
Maybe if you participated in the events.
Maybe you fucking fought, you stupid hat-wearing...
Idiot.
Yeah, idiot. That's a good word for it.
This is like that's like the fourth time you had to struggle with not saying bitch.
I'm trying to change, okay?
Not unless me and the other holdouts agree to fight too. Sorry, but there's no way that's happening. That's not true. I've seen the screenshots. Seriously,
Yeah.
who was in charge of picking us of the members of this unit? What kind of criteria did they use to fix on us?
Yeah, I saw the screenshot from day 88, bro. Something tells me the only way to find out is to keep fighting. We just keep going in circles, honestly. Alright, one more room.
Wait,
Oh, is there another thing in there?
what is this? Manual? Oh, it's just a manual.
Oh, it's the manual she was reading.
Was it in the connecting hallway?
Yes. The fender room. So it should
Cool,
be
cool ass weird
right.
wallpaper.
Yeah, it is dope. Yeah, defense room. That's the one. So your girl should be in here because she was nowhere else.
Hey!
There she is. What in the? A surprisingly stately door stood in the middle of an otherwise nonsensical-looking space, defiantly blocking the way forward. Oh my goodness. The hallways and classrooms at the school were all pretty strange, but this puts them all to shame. It wasn't so much the door itself that was out of place, but what was in front of it. Hello, Hiruko. This door looks pretty solid. More importantly, that weird fire in front of it.
They're undying flames. Yes, they are. What else?
Are you on the borderless window? Are you outside of the window?
No, I don't think so. Let me try again. There we go.
I thought so, but why are they here inside the school?
To stop anyone from opening this door, I imagine.
If it's that important, then...
Yes. Whatever's behind this door is the thing we're fighting to protect from the invaders.
right behind this door is something that could wipe out humanity in the wrong hands. I wonder what it is. Do you think we'll ever find out?
We could try breaking down the door ourselves, but that may prove difficult. Convincing the others to join the fight so Syria will tell us the truth seems more like a more efficient choice to me.
I don't think convincing them will be that easy. This kind of decision is something they have to come up on their own.
You're still thinking like a civilian. You need to toughen up, or we'll end up with the worst possible scenario.
What do you mean?
Let's just say it's in everyone's best interest to get the others onto the battlefield with the rest of us, by any means necessary.
It sounds like she has something in mind already. She wouldn't force them to fight against their will, would she? We may not have known each other very long, but I could definitely imagine Hiroko taking a hard-line approach with anyone who refused to do as she says. There's something about her that radiates authority, leaving no room for arguments.
She got girl boss.
She is a girl boss. That is. Oh, ding dong, bing bong.
Ding dong, bing bong. Hey there, troops. How's your tour of campus going?
That's true.
I figure it's about time that we meet back up and compare notes. Report to the cafeteria immediately.
Sir, yes, sir. I'm not too crazy about dropping everything to do what he says, but pretty much finished looking around anyway. Guess I'll head back to the cafeteria. Please teleport us there. Thank you. You're a good game. I love that for you. Oh!
Adam!
Hello!
So what did you think?
Have you fallen in love with the place yet? Why does he look like fucking Omni-Man?
Yeah, it is really weird.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
It is so wonderful that you want to spend the rest of your lives here. Is it so wonderful? There's no way we feel that good about it. Well, if you don't like it, just tough it out. 100 days isn't all that long. And there's more important things at stake than personal comfort. Man, this song is a fucking banger.
Man, this shit slaps. Why even ask us if you're ultimately going to discount our opinions?
You may have noticed some features that aren't available yet, but don't worry. It's all part of my roadmap of staggered content releases. I'll reveal more of the school's facilities little by little, so you'll always have something new to look forward to and motivate you to go forward. Be more specific. How do you intend for us to spend our time when we are not fighting? Oh, right. We are a school, after all. You're probably expecting some kind of curriculum and proper schedule. But we don't have one here! Surprise!
What? No schedule?
Unless there's an invader attack like you on yesterday, you're free to spend your time however you see fit.
So we don't gotta go to classes or nothing? Shit, man. You should have led with that.
Hell yeah.
Don't tell me you're actually buying into this.
It's not like we can leave. Might as well make the most of it while we're here.
I think it's too early to say there's no way for us to leave.
If you want to find a way out so bad, do it yourself. You're just gonna chicken out and run away from the fight, right?
Oh.
Now, settle down. I like to see friends fighting. It's your fault we're here. It's your fault we're so on edge. You've all been raised in different environments and had different life experiences, so naturally you'd have your own values, your own priorities. Each one of you is as unique as a snowflake. Oh, I don't think... Oops.
Oh.
And that's okay. We're all about diversity here. A little difference of opinion now and then is inevitable. Again, your own fault that we even need to have this discussion. How do I get out of here? There we go. Having said all that, no matter what your feelings about the matter, I'm reading this too fast. Having said all that, no matter what your feelings on the matter, all of you are going to have to fight the invaders sooner or later. Sorry if I sound like a broken record, but this war will decide the fate of humanity itself. Abstaining is not an option. While the school stands, there's still every chance of a bright future. But if the school falls, so does mankind. The invaders will massacre every last one of you, and then they'll move on to your loved ones. Flashback.
Karwa.
Each one of you has something in your life worth fighting for. It only makes sense for you to work together and keep all of them safe. I can't have you wasting your time or energy on pesky moral dilemmas. Clear your minds and banish all doubt from your hearts. As humanity's last line of defense,
Last line of defense?
The 100
Against the
line.
the 100 line? You're about to become the very embodiment of hope.
Hope? You've got to be kidding me. This is more like despair.
Roll credits. We're done.
Oh my god.
Oh?
You're forcing us to participate in this war without telling us the whole story behind it. Who knows what else you might be keeping from us? Saving humanity sounds like a worthy cause, but we have no guarantee that's really what we'll be doing. As for the thing we're supposed to protect, if it even exists, how do we know it's not actually something even more dangerous than the invaders? Not to mention, the Hemo Anima. We know next to nothing about this weird power, and you want us to pump our bodies full of it? Until I get some answers, I'm not believing a single word that comes out of your mouth.
We've been over this before, man. He said he'd only tell us if you guys agree to fight.
And I can't agree to fight until I hear the whole truth. We're going around in circles so much it's making me dizzy.
Yeah. Won't make any progress like this. Alright, if it's the truth you want, that's what you'll get. I'll tell you everything.
You're going to tell us? Just like that?
Never meant to keep the truth from you all for that long. I was just using it as a bargaining chip to motivate you, but it looks like the plan backfired. At this point, I can only salvage your trust in me by giving you a full story. You're really gonna tell us the truth? The whole truth? And nothing but the truth. Or at least, I'd like to. But this isn't the kind of decision I can make on my own. I want to be able to... Fuck, I'm...
I want fuck? What?
I want to fuck.
Hooray.
Let's say we table this discussion until tomorrow.
So there are more people involved in this than just you. We'll expect you to tell us about them too.
I'm sure you will. I'll run it past the higher-ups. If I tell them this is the best way to get you to fight, they'll probably go for it. Although, I may have to talk to you individually instead of telling everyone all at once. Well, I'll do whatever I can. Come find me in the war room tomorrow morning and I'll let you know what the brass says.
The brass.
I've got a lot to do, so I'll call it a day there.
Ew.
See you tomorrow bright and early.
Ah.
Whee!
With a cheery wave of his stubby little arm, Saray disappeared.
Huh. Never thought getting the truth out of him would be this easy.
But he still has to discuss it with people in charge, right? Oh. He could come back tomorrow and say they shut the idea down.
There we go.
I hope you're all ready. If we learn the truth tomorrow, you'll have no excuses to stay on the sidelines.
No excuses? We'll see what happens after we hear what Saray has to say. We can all talk it out and decide on the best course of action there.
Yeah, you're right. We can't decide on anything until we know what's really going on.
You're hilarious, Mr. Marco. You clearly have no intention of fighting no matter what happens tomorrow.
Shut up! I bet you don't either.
With nothing more to discuss, we left the cafeteria and headed back to our rooms.
Yawn, yawn, and yawn, yawn.
Tomorrow
yawn.
morning, Saray will tell us the whole truth. I can't even imagine what it might be. Who gathered us all here? What are we fighting for? I can only hope everything will make sense once we know that.
Bing,
Bing
bong.
Ding dong, bing bong.
Ah! At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Good night, man.
He's so punctual.
So there's a nighttime announcement too? Just like the morning one? I thought it would be much longer road to learning the truth, but hopefully by this time tomorrow, I can't read. Hopefully by this time tomorrow,
We're both
we'll
struggling.
know everything we need to know. Yeah, I know. I'm tweaking. It probably won't be the end of our problems, but it'll be a step forward. Hell yeah. At any rate, there's no use worrying about it anymore today. Discuss it with the others once we've heard from Saray. For now, the only thing I can do is wait for tomorrow to come. Sleep. With nothing else to do, I decided to call it a day. I got into bed and was soon fast asleep.
I don't know, every time I see his name, I want to say Syria.
Yeah, I just say Saray. Oh, Karwa, she's back.
Little baby Karua.
Yeah. Come on, don't cry. If you keep crying like that, your daddy will get sad too, and he won't be able to go to heaven. We were only in kindergarten back then. Kara's dad had just died. He and Kara were driving over to her mom's research lab when it happened. The car crash that changed her life. A security alert had sounded, and suddenly people were scrambling around trying to get to the nearest shelter. Kara's dad swerved to avoid someone, and, well, the car was almost entirely destroyed. Her dad leaned over from the driver's seat to shield her from the impact right at the last second. By some miracle, he made it in time and Kara survived. But her father wasn't so lucky. After the funeral, Kara was inconsolable. She just sat there and cried. There was nothing I could do. My daddy is gone. I'll never see him again. Kara. Don't cry anymore, okay? I know your daddy's gone, but I'll be your daddy from now on, so you don't have to be sad. Weird way of doing it, but you know what? It's a kid, doesn't matter. You're too little, Tacky. You can't be a daddy. Maybe, but...
Look at your intentions, man.
Yeah. I'm just glad you're okay, Karwa. That your daddy protected you. But I'm not okay. I got this big cut right across my tummy. The doctor says it's gonna leave a scar. It'll never go away, not even when I'm a grown-up. I bet no one will want to marry a girl with a big, ugly scar like this. Then, when we grow up, I'll marry you. By then I won't be too little anymore. Huh? I'll marry you someday, Karwa. Then you'll never have to be alone. I'll always be there to protect you. You'll protect me? Yeah. Now that your daddy's gone, I'll keep you safe instead, so please don't cry. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karwa, no matter what. I promise. Tacky. Thank you, I think I'm going to be alright now. You promised, so you gotta do it, okay? That's right, I made a promise. A promise to protect Karawa no matter what. I'm not about to break that promise. To keep Karawa safe, I have to keep fighting. And I'll fight. I have to fight. 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 Ah! I jolted upright in bed, throwing off the covers in a panic. My whole body was drenched in sweat, and my heart was racing like I'd just woken up from a nightmare. No, not a nightmare. A memory. A childhood memory of Karwa and me. Or it's Karwa and I. I'd totally forgotten about that time. Why did I dream about it all of a sudden? I wonder what Karwa's doing right now. She probably hasn't stopped worrying ever since I disappeared. That would be just like her. Come to think of it, what does everyone back in the residential complex think happened to me? Are they treating me as a missing person, or did they assume I died in the monster attack? I'll have to ask Saray about that too. Sheesh, I'm wide awake now. I might as well go out for a walk. Door. I got out of bed and slowly made my way to the door. Along the way, I happened to catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror. It's me. In spite of everything, I'm still me, right? It's the same face I see in the mirror every morning, but somehow, something about it seems wrong. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this reflection doesn't feel like me anymore. I wonder if this is a side effect from using hemoanima. Who are you? I'm Takumi Samino, aren't I?
Wow.
What am I doing? This is stupid. Coming back to my senses, I turned away from the mirror and walked out of the door. As soon as I got outside, that feels like an Undertale reference. It's like literally the same scene. Whoa. The scene that greeted me took my breath away. I've heard of these. They're stars, right?
No way. 2 games in a row where people don't know what astronomy is.
Actually insane. The night sky far above my head is now dotted with countless glimmering pinpricks of light. The vastness, the endlessness of it all was almost terrifying, but in a way it was beautiful too. It inspired a sense of awe in me I'd never felt before. I wonder what Karawa would say if she saw this. As I stood there wondering, my eyes went up to the moon. It looked so close. Is that another planet? No, not a planet. A different kind of celestial body. I'm sure I read about it once. A big chunk of rock orbiting the Earth, visible from the naked eye. What was it called again? It's on the tip of my tongue.
The moon.
Is that... Oh? Huh? All of a sudden, I felt like I wasn't alone. I spun around to see who was there. What the fuck?
Aura, man!
He has aura!
Is this me?
His aura blinded Chris. He can't click. He doesn't know where he is.
Oh, it is me. It is me, okay.
Yeah. Who? You're on fire? No, not quite. It wasn't a person. More like burning, flickering apparition in the shape of a young man. A fire with a mind of its own. Not just any fire, either. They were undying flames. What the? Huh? The way its mouth is moving, is it talking? I can't hear a word it's saying. What is it? What are you trying to tell me? The thing seemed to hear me okay, but my question seemed to upset it. A look of profound sorrow passed over its fiery features. What the fuck?
What the?
The next moment, it disappeared into thin air. Huh? What just happened? What was that? Don't tell me. Was that a ghost? Ghost or not, it had definitely been trying to communicate with me. But what was it trying to say, and why? Vainly trying to comprehend what I'd seen and what it all meant, I just stood there, dumbfounded. It was a while before I could even bring myself to move from that spot. Back into my room. In the end, I didn't get a wink of sleep the rest of the night. I just sat in bed waiting for the morning announcement. So real, kid.
Dance, fucker, dance.
Dong, bing, bong. Ding, dong, bing, bong.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your third day of active service here at the Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering and insufferable and pave the way for the...
Yeah, you can honestly fuck the morning announcement.
Yeah, we never do them. We never do them.
Just like Danganronpa. The morning's finally here. Should I tell everyone about what I saw last night? Would they believe me? I'm not sure I even believe it really happened. They might just write it off as a dream or say I'm going crazy. But I'll think about that later. Today's the day Saray's going to tell us the truth. I can decide what to do about that ghost boy afterwards. We were supposed to meet up in the war room, right? Let's go to the war room. We're coming, buddy. Oh, good morning. Good morning, Takumi. Did you sleep well? I'm afraid I had a rather restless night. What's wrong? Are you feeling okay? Just a little queasy. My body doesn't deal with change very well. Being in a new place with so many new sights and sounds, it takes some getting used to. I should be fine though, given the time. He doesn't look fine. I hope being here won't make his condition any worse. Oh, poor boy. To the war room! Up and at 'em, troops! We need to kill... No, third floor, you silly goose.
Whoops.
Haha, I got you there, you little goose.
You dumb fucking goose.
You are a cute little goose, man.
Stupid fucking dumb fucking...
Whoa, chill. When I arrived at the war room, everyone else was already there. Yo, chill. Everyone, that is, except Saray. He's certainly taking his time.
You think he's still discussing things with the people in charge? Maybe it's taking longer to convince him than we thought. He should have told us that. I got up early for nothing.
If that really hit, If that
if that really is. That's crazy.
if that's really it, ain't a lot of point in waiting around here.
Yes, I'm sure Syrie will summon us again when he's ready to talk. When the time comes, we'll have to gather here again. Until then, we can properly spend our time as we see fit.
Wow, we actually get some free time. And here I thought we were in for a long and involved lore dump. I was looking forward to it all night long. I guess I'll just rest my head in my dear sister's lap and go back to sleep now. Don't joke like that in front of other people, brother dearest.
Creepy.
After that, the little meeting in the war room broke up, with all of us going back to our rooms. Now this is where the days start becoming literally 5 minutes. Until Saray shows up. We're free to spend our time however we want until Saray gets back. What exactly should I do while I'm waiting, though?
Free time!
But not as you'd expect it.
Upgrade your class weapon or get to know your comrades. You'll have free time twice a day, once in the morning, once in the afternoon, during which you can pass time by engaging in select activities. If you don't want to do anything, you can go to your bed and pass time. First, try going to your training room and entrance hall, which were unlocked during your first tour of the school.
Okay, let's go there.
You know, we'll start the free time in the next episode.
Okay, in the next episode, we will start the free time, like he just told you.
Yes, sir.
Be there. Be there or be square.
Bye, guys.
See you later, troops!
Goodbye, troops!